Welcome to another episode of Instinct Reclaimed Sanctuary Sessions. I'm so happy to be back again, and happy Thursday, everyone. We're almost to the weekend. Before we take a caller, I wanted to address a little bit of something that we need to talk about. It's called self-love, and so many of us don't have that. We've been here in America for sure. We've been raised in environments and just where they're like, don't love yourself, crap on yourself. They want you to constantly be putting other people first, which is a beautiful thought. But we want to come back to self and learn to love ourselves, because once we start loving ourselves and prioritizing ourselves and our own needs, miracles really start to take place. And that's why it's just really important for us to learn more about self-love. So I wanted to share with all of you a little sponsor of mine. It's refinedivinepsychic.com. She offers some wonderful self-empowerment classes. They help me stay on track. They help me get out of my dark night of the soul and open up to such wonderful and amazing things. So again, check out the website and look at those self-empowerment classes at refinedivinepsychic.com. Now we are ready for a caller. It looks like we have Ashley in Providence, Rhode Island. Are you there, Ashley?
Hi, I am here.
Hi, Ashley. How are you this evening?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. What can I help you with today?
So, things are tough, but everything's still working out great, and I just wanted to see if maybe it's just a general reading or if anybody who have passed comes
Oh,
forward and
sure.
wants to say anything.
Okay. Is there anyone in particular that you want to connect with on the other side?
Yeah, I would love if my dad would come through.
Awesome. Can
It's
I
his
get his
birthday
first
actually
name?
tomorrow.
Oh, I expect him to pop right in then. What's his name?
I hope so. Michael.
All right, one moment. Let's connect to Michael. He has a birthday cake or birthday cake. He has that too. He's got a birthday hat on, and he's showing me cakes with or cake, one cake, sorry. Now he's showing multiples because he's messing with me. I don't know, was he a funny guy when he was alive here on
Yeah,
Earth?
he was.
Yeah, he seems like he's
Yes.
got a great sense of humor. He says he wants to blow out the candles with you. Do you have a birthday coming up yourself in the near future?
No, I don't, but he's been gone for it will be 5 years next year. So he's missed a
Okay.
lot. He hasn't. My oldest son, my youngest son was born the year that he passed. So maybe that's it.
It could be.
Never got to
Is there
experience
someone
it.
that you know of that has a birthday coming up? Like, I feel like it's before the end of this year.
My youngest does in
Okay,
December.
okay. Yep, that explains who he's saying happy birthday to then. And he's also wanting you to know, do you have a party planned for your son? Or it doesn't have to be
Yes.
anything elaborate, even if it's, yeah, he's saying if you're doing candles, but he's telling me you always do candles. So when you're doing the candles and he's blowing out the candles, know that his grandfather is there kind of blowing out the candles with him. That's why he's really showing the birthday cakes. It's not so much for you, or excuse me, it's not so much for him in that he's celebrating himself. He's celebrating his grandson, which is a beautiful thing. Do you have any particular questions you want to ask him, or else I'll just keep going?
Yeah, just keep going. Just wanted to see if he has any insight. How does he feel about what's been happening and stuff?
Ah, okay. Ooh, he does this. He says, it's frustrating for you, which he recognizes it's frustrating for you. He's not sharing what the what the details of that are. If you want that shared, you can just let him know you want that to come forward. Otherwise, he will keep it private. That's totally fine. He just really wants you to know the best thing to do for not allowing yourself or the other people involved that are close to you ruminate or overthink on the problem. That is like the worst thing we can do for ourselves when we're stressed or upset about something, is to continue constantly thinking about it, putting conclusions and expectations onto these situations. The best thing to do is just kind of receive them, through meditation, through deep breath exercises. Just receive the energy of what it is and let it, as you exhale, let it flow out of you, because that will help ground you a little bit more and face the situation with more clarity. This isn't something you need to do just once. You'll want to, whenever you catch yourself being flustered is when you should do this, and it can be pertaining to the situation at hand that you mentioned, or it can be for any situation. Even if you get frustrated, driving and you hit a red light or something. That's always me. I get frustrated driving.
Yeah, yeah.
um but he wants you to know that there will be an end. I feel like shortly after the new year, you'll have, like, things will have settled down, and you will either have clarity on how to approach the situation in a way that makes you feel comfortable, or else it will just kind of dissipate on its own. Which the more calm we can bring to ourselves before an outcome, it allows for an outcome that is more suited to someone who's of calm nature versus someone who's always thinking in their head and
Yeah,
trying to, how when you think about outcomes and how things are going to work out, a lot of times as humans we go straight for the negative things. What's the worst case
yeah,
scenario? And then we just play it out in our head over and over and over again. That's what I want you to stop. I feel like there's more people involved in this situation. Um, and well, more people that are, I should say, more people that are kind of on your side or interest, have your best interests at heart. He wants you to know, your father wants you to know that he feels that that's coming to an end again shortly after the first of the year. But it's your responsibility and the people around you, not just you, but the people you engage with, about the situation. Ensure that you just keep it light, laugh
yeah.
about it if you can.
That would have been my dad all day. Absolutely,
That,
because he would always say my mom was so dramatic, and she needs to go with the flow and this and that, and because
yes.
he always used to say, easy does it, take your time, just go with the flow, brush it off. And my mom was
What?
always like, get it done now, or this is how it needs to be done, or feel this way at a certain point. And I have my dad's personality, and so many people have said that to me, that you are so
I
your dad's
love
daughter.
that. I love that.
Yeah.
No, I pulled a card, and this is spirit. So let's thank spirit for this. I pulled an oracle card before the show tonight just to see how the show is going to pan out. And here's the card I got. Of course, I've put my glasses on to read it. It is Father Healing. I don't know if you can see it. It's probably a
Wow.
little bit out of focus, but it says, your personal power increases as you give any father related issues to heaven. This was for you. Your dad is saying, give those issues to him. Whatever these struggles are that you're having, give them to the heavens. Just don't don't allow the pressures to consume you and those who are close to you. And just whenever you catch yourself in a funk about it, just say, all right, dad, take it away, take it off of me. And
Yeah.
then do some of those deep breaths and things like that. And you can feel free to reach out to me after the show. You can reach me via my website. You can send me an email. My email address is on there. It's ChristinaElliott.org. I'm happy to send you some meditations that you can work on and so forth. If we do them on air tonight, I'm concerned that we'll run out of time. But is there anything else you want to know from your father? We have a couple minutes left.
Yeah, before he goes, anything about his passing, if he like remembers any, like if he remembers anything about, or because he used to say to me what happened to him, he didn't want that to happen to him, and I just wanted to see if he was okay the way he passed and how everything happened.
Did you put him in like a nursing home or an assisted living facility?
He went into hospice, and that was like
Okay.
never wanted that. Yeah, but
He
before 2 days, so before he passed, 2 days before he passed, my mom sold the house that we all grew up in. My father even grew up in. His father
Oh,
grew up in. So
okay.
I feel like he grew up and passed away in that house. That's how I feel. Like he left 2 days after he left, he was in the hospital, and then he passed a week later. It's
He's
like he
telling me
didn't
it
want to
was,
leave that house. He was
yeah.
brokenhearted.
He's certainly not brokenhearted over it anymore. He's showing me that he kind of had it planned, and we all plan, or we all choose when we decide to pass. And he's showing me that he had the moments in the home, and once it was gone, he was just ready to leave. He felt like it was closure. It's not a negative thing. He did not feel bad about it. He just felt that now's my time. Now's my time. It's closure for that piece of the family life, so to speak. We have about 30 seconds left. So I'm sorry, Ashley, I got to cut it short, but you can email me at christinaelliott.org. My website, or excuse me, my email address is on there. And I just want to thank you, Ashley, for tuning in. It was so wonderful to get to talk to you and your dad. I'm glad he popped through for us. So thank you, Michael, for showing up for us. I hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening, a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and let's just enjoy cozy season being upon us. Have a good night.